the new year, and it's not too late to start some self-improvement. So life coach Jonathan Freitas is guiding us every Sunday on Sunrise through the process of setting goals for 2025 and beyond. So previously in the New Year, New You segment, we actually talked about values and limiting beliefs. So remind us again about limiting beliefs, and we'll pull up a screenshot of what mine were from last time.
From the last time.
As you talk about.
Right, so limiting beliefs are false evidence of things that we think are true. So, for example, if we have yours, do we have yours? Do you remember what yours was? Your first limiting belief was?
Yeah, we're basically, we're in the process of pulling it up. There we go.
There we go.
I have no time for self-care.
Right.
That is my limiting belief. Yeah.
And it's funny because when we talked about that, I know that you were a little confused. Like, no, it's the truth. I don't have any time, Jonathan, for self-care. But as we started talking, it's actually what we do is our brains. See, the one thing I want people to understand is that the brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you tell it. And so if you're telling it every day, I don't have enough time for self-care, it's going to reinforce that. Look for things to reinforce that. So what we want to do is we're going to take those limiting beliefs, and now we're going to take the values that we had, and we're going to create a positive statement, kind of flip that around. So instead of it being, I have no time for self-care, it might be something like, I have enough time to take care of myself because I am a priority. So you tell your brain that over and over again. So these are called empower statements, or sometimes I just call them power statements.
Power statements, okay.
Yeah, sure.
We didn't get to see the rest of them, but it was basically, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head now. I have no time for self-care. Sorry, I wish I had my notes with me. But the other one was people are unreliable.
Exactly, I remember that.
And then the third one was, gosh.
It's okay. Well,
there it is.
You got it?
We have it. Sorry, I really need these graphics. Others have it easier. Those were the limiting beliefs.
Right.
Yes, okay.
And
now we're going to show the power statements.
Right. So what we want to do is we want to flip it over. And we don't want to use any negative words. For example, when you say, I don't have enough time, the brain just hears that you don't have anything. Or if you want to call stress, if I want less stress in my life, you don't say I want less stress, because all the brain hears is stress. So what's the opposite of stress? Is maybe relax, peace, gratitude, things like that. So you want to flip the words to there, because that's what the brain hears.
Okay, so let's again show people, because this is really exercise, guys. It's kind of hard to envision actual change if you don't say it to yourself. So the first line there says, I don't have time for self-care. That was the limiting belief.
Right.
And then I take care of myself before I take care of others is the power statement.
Correct.
So we worked on this to try to turn these negative statements
into these positive statements. Because what we're going to do next is we're actually going to take that positive statement, and we're going to look for areas in our life, intentionally look for areas in our life where that's true. Because that's what the brain does. We keep telling it something, it's going to keep looking for that, which is why when people say, oh, my life is a mess, my life is chaos, their life is chaos, because that's what the brain is looking for, is chaos. But if you live in peace...
It's like self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly. Some people call these self-affirmations and things like that, but it's a little deeper than that, for sure.
All right. Can we pull the second one also? Because, again, when you guys do this work on your own, our viewers, it really takes a lot of reflection, thinking. Yeah. It's hard.
It's hard.
Having done it myself now. So this was the limiting statement. People are unreliable. I have trust issues. Clearly is what I discovered. And these two others below it are the positive statements. So I trust others to be vulnerable, and then I'm grateful for what others can give me.
Right. Now, do you believe that just yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I really do have some trust issues.
And we laugh, but you know what I want to say is really that's important, because a lot of people, probably a lot of your audience, have this as an issue, because trust is, being vulnerable is scary.
Oh,
I have to admit that personally, being vulnerable is scary.
People hurt you, Jonathan.
They do. They will. People can hurt you. And so, but if I believe people are true and good, and they have good intentions, then I'm not looking for people that hurt me. I'm going to remember what? The grace that's given to me by other people. I'm going to remember the people that I trust, and not really worry about the people that I don't trust. But if I'm worried about, I'm looking for people that I don't trust, what are you going to remember? The people that don't do you good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, so we're trying to again change this mindset. It's a lot of work.
Right.
Finally, this last one, just for the third one, because just to make it nice and rounded, the three different. Goals.
Power statements, sure.
The last one, others have it easier. There we go. So the positive ones are, I live in a state of peace and gratitude.
Great, I love
So
that.
instead of always looking at, oh, it's so easy for them, it's so unfair, life is unfair.
Right.
I'm always going to be in the state of peace and gratitude.
Correct.
So that's what I'm going to wake up every day, guys. That's what it is.
Twice a day. So make sure you do this twice a day, and you really got to feel the emotion there. You have to. It does take energy and time to do this. You can't just read it and then expect twice a day to happen.
Yeah.
'Cause if you think about our emotions is what it holds onto the brain. Our memories are usually highly emotional, either happy or extremely sad. So we want to feel these things when we say them to ourselves twice a day, morning and night.
All right. Well, Jonathan, good work here. Again, we have all this information on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com, johnfreitas.com also.
Thank you so much.
For the workbook. Do it at home, guys. This is, again, the goal setting for the 2025.
Thank you so much.